$5 billion Abacha loots. Court gives ex-presidents Obasanjo Yar Adua, Jonathan Buhari fresh ultimatum. Hello everyone, welcome to newsspottv. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja, in a landmark judgment, has ordered the disclosure of the spending details of about $5 billion Abacha loot by the government of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, Goodluck Jonathan, and Muhammadu Buhari. The court ordered the government of President Bola Tinubu to disclose the exact amount of money stolen by General Sani Abacha from Nigeria and the total amount of Abacha loot recovered, and all agreements signed on same by the governments of former President Obasanjo, Yar Adua, Jonathan, and Buhari. The judgment was delivered last week by Justice James Kolawole Omotosho following the Freedom of Information Suite number FHC ABJ CS 407-2020, brought by the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP. In his judgment, Justice Omotosho held that in the final analysis, the application by SERAP is meritorious, and the federal government, through the Ministry of Finance, is hereby ordered to furnish SERAP with the full spending details of about $5 billion Abacha loot within 7 days of the judgment. Justice Omotosho ordered the government to disclose details of the projects executed with the Abacha loot, locations of any such projects, and the names of companies and contractors that carried or carrying out the project since the return of democracy in 1999 till date. Justice Omotosho also ordered the government to disclose details of specific roles played by the World Bank and other partners in the execution of any project funded with Abacha loot under the government of former President Obasanjo, Yar Adua, Jonathan, and Buhari. Justice Omotosho also stated that the excuse by the Minister of Finance is that the ministry has searched its record and the details of the exact public funds stolen by Abacha and how the funds have been spent are not held by the ministry. The excuse has no leg to stand in view of Section 7 of the Freedom of Information Act. Justice Omotosho dismissed all the objections raised by the federal government and upheld SERAP's agreement, and consequently, the court entered judgment in favor of SERAP against the federal government. Justice Omotosho's judgment, dated 3rd July 2023, read in part: the failure of the Minister of Finance to write to SERAP informing it of where the said information exists, or to transfer the request to public office who has custody of such information, is fatal to their case under Section 5 of the Freedom of Information Act. The ministry cannot use a blanket statement that it was not in possession of the said records of about $5 billion Abacha loot sought by SERAP. The government failed to provide details of the project executed with the money. It also failed to provide locations of the projects and the names of the companies and contractors that carried out or are carrying out the projects funded with the money. I hold that by the clear wordings of Section 7 of the Freedom of Information Act 2011, access to information about spending details of $5 billion Abacha loot was denied SERAP by the federal government of Nigeria. So this is the news right now, and the question is, how could the Federal Ministry of Finance not be able to disclose the totality of the money that, in quotes, are Abacha loot, and what projects were they directed from, right from the presidency of Obasanjo to Yar Adua, to Jonathan, and to Buhari? Now, the court has spoken, the Federal High Court have spoken, and the Ministry of Finance, who is, should be right in front of all this, is denying or not wanting to be accountable for this. The question is, how far can we go on this one? Would they still be compelled to ensure compliance with this judgment by the courts? These are many more questions that Nigerians are asking, to say, where exactly do we go from here when we are not able to be accountable? When all of a sudden We are not able to talk about how monies are being spent and give accountability as required. How long are we going to do everything goes as a country and a nation? Let's take a few comments. Another person said, somebody said, a waste of order. They are just playing. Another said, even Yar Adua that is resting peacefully. Another said, person no fit rest in peace again. Why adding Yar Adua abeg? Another said, but Yar Adua get grace now. I been now go wake him up ni. Naija, make una stop this big no. Stop playing. Stop playing too much and concentrate on what will make our country, Nigeria, move forward. Another said, Yar Adua, let the man rest now. Another said, all they do is to recover and share amongst themselves and claim that they are all saints. Another said, this is obviously a waste of order. They are just playing. Another said, yes, they must account for the money of the Abacha loot, especially Buhari. Another said, now Buhari na go ask. That man finished Nigeria pata pata. Okay, so those are a few of those comments. So what's your opinion on this? Would like to know. Please drop it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Do remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For new subscribers, thank you so much for joining. And to existing subscribers, thank you for always stopping by. We'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day and bye for now.